Good morning from Colorado. It's Veterans Day 2018. We are going to make Sunday dinner. This is what I woke up to today, so because it's a snowy, cold day, we're going to make something warm and comforting. You just wait for this Sunday dinner. It's going to be awesome. So for Sunday dinner today, we are going to make chicken and noodles. This is awesome any time of year, but it's especially great when it's snowing outside. So here I have a whole chicken. We're going to add 2 cloves of garlic, just whole. And then good old Lowry seasoned salt, because really nothing goes better. So we're going to do a half a teaspoon of Lowry's. Then we're going to do a quarter of a teaspoon of thyme. And a quarter of a teaspoon of rosemary. As well as a quarter of a teaspoon of pepper. And then a half a teaspoon of just regular old salt. Then we're going to add a can of chicken broth, low sodium chicken broth. And then we're going to just refill this can until it's pretty much submerged. Now I say pretty much because it depends how big your pan is. Plus, you don't want it boiling over, and you don't want to do too much because you're going to put noodles in it later, and we're going to debone and shred this. So I'm going to cook this for 2 hours on a low simmer, and after the first hour I'm going to turn it over, and that'll make sure that everything just gets cooked great. Alright, see you in a couple hours. So it's been an hour. So let's give this bird a flip. I like to break those pockets where the leg joints are to let out any and all. I like to try to not spill, if at all possible, which isn't always possible. Get in there, Mr. Neckbone. Alright. See you in another hour. Alrighty. It has been 2 hours. I'm going to remove the bird. Hopefully not lose anything. Whew. Look at how it's just falling apart. That's a perfectly cooked. I mean, look at that. It's just coming apart. Oops. And a wing fell off. What? So we're going to let this cool. And I'm going to take the skin off, remove all the fat, and debone it. Alright, so I got all the fat off of there, and you can see I left the pieces in good bite-sized chunks. You don't want to shred it too fine. You just want to get it all off the bone, remove all the fat. I'm going to slap a lid on this bad boy, put it in the fridge until it's time to make the rest of dinner. So what we have here is my Cheater Secret Extraordinaire. These are called Grandma's Egg Noodles. You get them in the freezer section. Holy crap. Saves you a lot of time, and they're delicious. So what I got in this bowl is just some flour. Because my broth, by the way, I let cool considerably so that some of that chicken fat would start to collect on top there, and then I skimmed it out. Because you know I'm all about being healthy and all. So, and I added more water. Now what I'm going to do here is gently break these apart. but I'm going to use the flour because the stock that I have boiling behind me is a little thin, and we want it to be gravy-like. Plus, you want to separate all these frozen noodles so they don't stick together and make a big old mess. So this takes a few minutes, but it's worth it. So you can see my stock's boiling, and I'm just going to separate these noodles and put them in here, shaking off most of the excess flour and separating them once again so they don't stick. Now, because these are thick and they're homemade noodles, they take a little longer to cook, actually a bit longer to cook than like dried out noodles. But man, the end result is so awesome. So I put them in flour for two reasons. One, to separate them, and two, because I want to thicken this up because it's going to be like a gravy, because it's a hearty thing. I'm not making soup. And I'm going to mix that up too to guarantee thickness in the flour. You can see how big some of these chunks are. It's pretty awesome. So this will be another like a roux. Alright. We put the lid back on here, bring this back to a boil. Once those are almost done cooking, time to add the chicken. So I just tested my noodles and they are almost done. So we're going to add the chicken. And we don't want to add big clumps of flour. Big old clumps. Look at that. We didn't break that up. But I do think, oops, no I didn't. Okay, so I got all my chicken in there, and because we're not even going to eat for another hour or so, that's why I put the chicken in before the noodles are 100% done. I have it cooking on a super low heat. They'll continue to cook, and all this goodness will just marry up into a really awesome dinner. So if it gets too thick, you can always add a little water. Peace. Scram, check it out. Finished product. Chicken and noodle and a nice thick gravy with some lima beans. Sunday dinner. Nothing like it. Hey, if you like this, give me a thumbs up on the video. Also, please subscribe to my channel. Have a good day. Bye.